All right. I think we're online. Hi, Waltzwan. How are you today? Let's go. That's nice of you to say, man. All right. Good night. Another stream. All right. I say we get started. My name is Formula Cathan. I'm back with some Paranormasight tonight, continuing Tetsuo Susumi's chapter, I think. And hopefully getting into the next story after that. It feels like the mysteries are starting to spiral out of control now, and let's get into it. I go live, Wild Swan. I go live every night, pretty much, for about an hour, hour and a half. I'm an old man, I need sleep, so try to. Alright, the hunt for Curse Bearers Part 2. Alright, so Tsushima and Arya decided to collect the cursed stones as soon as possible before they became the cause of an unprecedented tragedy. The two obtain the foot-washing mansion from Yutaro Namigaki and head to their next destination. Yeah, I'll give it a shot, man. Alright, we are now headed to Midorichi Park. Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but we have some questions for you. Oh, it's the professor, Arashi. What? Are you with the police? I haven't done anything. Don't worry, this isn't an interrogation or anything, we just want to talk. You're Hideki Arashi, right? The historian? We know who you are, so this won't take long. But since we saw you here, we'd like to ask you a couple of questions. Local history researcher Hideki Arashi. I don't think that's the same guy. Let me check out the persons of interest. Taro Namigaki. Oh, not him. Not him either. Okay, never mind. Persons of interest updated. Hideki Arashi. Hideki is a historian who works part-time as a curator at the local folk museum and as a teacher at Komagata High School. The recent publication of The Rite of Resurrection has caused a stir in occult circles. Just give me one moment, please. I totally forgot to do something. And I'm back. Hey, Raccoon. Welcome back. That guy, definitely a bot. No question about it. Hideki is the quintessential obsessive researcher. Despite being entirely unsuited for teaching, he had no choice but to take up a position at Komagata High School in order to make ends meet. While having a captive audience in his classes goes the same way to satisfy his need for respect and recognition, his conceited nature makes him unpopular among the students. Lately, he is concerned that articles he contributed for purely monetary reasons have earned him the reputation as a researcher of the occult. But the surge of interest in the topic and resulting volume of article requests he was receiving are undeniably tempting. Hideki is a regular at the Kurukikyu Cafe on Hakusai Street, where he can be found outside his work hours writing essays and manuscript. His published books include A Study of the Unknown and an Introduction to Bando History. All right, continuing on. Well, let's get it over with. I'm a busy man. All right, let's think for a second. Hideki Arashi. He said he's a local historian, but supposedly he knows more about the Rite of Resurrection than anybody. The fact that he's here at this time of night, it's plenty possible that he's a curse bearer. All right. Boss, let's ask Hideki some questions. Questioning people like this can put unnecessary stress on them, depending on their position. This guy's pretty sharp. I'll have to play it safe, and only push him when I see an opportunity. All right. I can't look around. Nothing else to look around. All right, let's look at him. From appearances, it's hard to imagine this small, bookish, well-spoken man being very dangerous. But in this day and age, you never know. I should be careful. Alright. Let's talk some. Let's think. Yeah, curse bearer. Is he a curse bearer? We're about to find out. So far, the only villainous type of person I've been seeing is Shogo. And because he just killed people, man. He just went through them. Buzzsaw. Alright. What were you doing? Now, Mr. Arashi, what were you doing here at this time of night? Doing research, of course. Day or night, information never sleeps. That's an admirable philosophy, you know. Your research has been quite the talk of the town. What was it they were saying? You discovered something about some book? The Record of Dates? It's not dates, it's not Book of Dates, it's not dates. It's not scroll, it's not book, it's the record. Yeah, it's the Record of Fates. Alright, you found some kind of ritual in the Record of Fates? What? Don't tell me you want to know how to carry out the Rite of Resurrection too. To be perfectly honest, I'm tired of people asking me about it all the time. None of you care about the local history. You just come crawling out of the woodwork when something interesting comes up. Looks like I hit a nerve. If you think you could force me to tell you because you're a policeman, you're surely mistaken. You're being very cagey. Why are you being cagey right now? Why are you being so weird? Alright, what were you doing? Was the research you were doing just now also related to the Rite of Resurrection? Well, yes, that's right. What exactly were you looking for? I have no reason to tell you that. You wouldn't understand anyway. Was the research you were doing just now also related to the Rite? Okay, let's do it. Are you doing all this research so you can use the Rite of Resurrection yourself? You're a policeman. Do you really think people can be brought back to life? Everyone I meet. Pitiful. Huh. So you don't believe in the Rite? Whether it's real or not has nothing to do with my research. Such things are better left to the occult freaks. Or so I thought. Things changed. It has become necessary for me to pursue the Rite. So now I pray that it's real. What changed? I'm sure you can imagine the funds for my research. There is here a large amount of funding for seeking the Rite of Resurrection. And if I find it, I'll receive a sum so great that I'll never have to worry about money again. Oh no, that means someone is sponsoring your research. Is that right? So what if they are? You have no idea how hard we work to secure funding for our research. I have no interest in teaching those children. Listen to me. I'll tell you one thing. Those experts you see writing provocative books or spouting nonsense on TV to try and get popular, all of them are just trying to get the money they need to do their research. With how popular the occult is, saying something even remotely spooky can lead to big money. What? But I bought your book. The pursuit of the unknown begins first and foremost with belief. I was so inspired by that bit. I do appreciate your patronage. Unfortunately, however, the occult is not my true interest. The fate of the unknown is to be destroyed by thorough research and deep consideration. No way. I can't believe it. You're surprisingly innocent. Oh no. Poor Ario. About the Record of Fates. This Record of Fates, where did you get your hands on it? The storehouse of an old private residence in the city, just as the public was told. I'm unable to be more precise due to an agreement with my informant. Was the research you were doing just now also related to the Rite of Resurrection? Well, yes. About this research. Then what was the kind of research do you want to do? Okay, let me start that again. Then, what kind of research do you want to be doing? I'm sure it wouldn't interest you, but to put it simply, the focus of my research is how historical accounts transfer into folklore over the years as they are passed down from generation to generation. What does that mean? Due to human bias, the account of any event is inevitably changed by the person communicating it. This is not necessarily done with ill intentions. It happens when someone tries to fill in the gaps in a story that lacks detail, or when something left out of an abridged, or when something left out or abridged because of the story's length, or when a story twists and shifts as it's spread through oral tradition. Even when two stories are told about the same event, differences in culture and environment affect how it's told, changing its content. Silly little things can turn into terribly mysterious legends. My research is a study of how history, culture, and legend all influence each other. Isn't that just anthropology? I see. Take the 7 mysteries of Honjo, for example. Why are some of the mysteries seemingly about nothing particularly interesting? You'd think stories wouldn't last a decade, let alone hundreds of years. So why? Perhaps putting it that way piques your interest. I admit, I am curious. So that's what you've been researching all this time makes sense. As I said, it doesn't matter to me whether the right exists or not. If people in the Edo period believed that was what was written in the Record of Fates was real, that's all I'm interested in. Alright. Alright, Raccoon, let's see. He's going to continue a story from yesterday. I went to this trampoline park because this same girl who rejected me said I should visit there. When we get there, me and 3 others, the building's big and halfway empty, and we tell the manager we're here for the arcade stuff, and we go to the arcades. Fair enough. Only 3 games. 6 claw machines, okay? They're trying to milk money from you. We get into the games, and they were very loud. We played it for a bit. Before we get up and go to the claw machines to use them, my friend uses one and accidentally breaks the employee. Ooh, okay. Did you see what he did? Is what I remember them saying. Then I looked at the other side. One of the employees throws a literal bag of chips on the floor. And then the other 2 go to the food stuff, and the employees, say they don't have any. Then I use one and it breaks again. The manager comes out and disables it. Okay, wow. Yo, okay, that place kind of sucks. So we just left and okay. Yeah, that, I got that. That is some horrible customer service. Nah, forget that, man. You're paying customers. They should treat you better than that. Listen, let's name and shame. Name and shame, huh? Ooh, what's a hijinks? Ah, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. I'll keep my mouth shut about it. Hey, if you live in a city, you know, that's why I need to take some risks. What were you doing? Well, in that case, I might have a guess as to what it is you were looking for. I'm guessing you were looking for one of the 7 mysteries, but I probably want something specific. We don't know if he has a cursed stone yet. Alright, let's say if he has... Let's say... Whoa, I don't even know. Oh, yeah, okay. You're in one of those cities. What? Damn it. If you know about that, then... Calm down, no need to get so defensive. And I'll show you my cursed stone. We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice, friendly chat? Cursed stone. You are a curse bearer. A leaf. It is the evergreen beech, then. Yep. Will you show me yours? Ooh, Arashi, what do you have? It looks like... Before I read the description, what does it look like? It just looks like a telephone booth? Almost? This is mine, the ever-burning lantern. Ah, it's a lantern, and those... The woodwork on the side. Flames. Interesting. Do we really want to tell him the curse details? Well, yeah, because it's like, if you lie to me, I can kill you. Alright, well. I'll tell you this for free. The evergreen beech comes from a man who was hanged for spreading false rumors. But the accusations against him were unfounded, and he died cursing those who deceived him. Ah, so that's the resentful memory held within the evergreen beech. The memories of the 7 mysteries are truly fascinating. If only I could collect them all. Do whatever you want, but you should know something. This stone of mine lets me curse anyone who tries to mislead me. What? But... So don't try to lie to me. I'll know. You would curse a citizen, and you call yourself an officer of the law. Then all depends on you. I don't want to use it if I don't have to. What is it that you want? The cursed stones are dangerous. I'd like to confiscate yours. Excuse me? But my right. First, let me ask you one thing. You haven't used that curse, have you? Ooh. No, of course I haven't, I swear. I see. Good. Now, why don't you hand over that stone? Unless you'd rather try to use it on me instead. Damn you, I won't give it to you. If I were to say that, what would happen? Would it be a crime? The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you under Article 1, Section 2 of the Minor Offenses Act. Or you can hand it over and you lose your secret ability. Think of what would happen to all your research if you were arrested. Fine. You can have the stone. Here. Cursed stone acquired, the ever-burning lantern. File updated. Ooh, I want to see this. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna... Ever-burning lantern. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as the South Waragesi. But there is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there's also the tale of the never-burning lantern. Another telling of this story in which the soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. It kills by disembowelment. One who finds themselves trapped in the darkness of the cursed echo. Okay, wow. Shogo definitely died in this manner at the beginning. When Honjo was filled with samurai residences... I'm sorry. When Honjo was filled with samurai residences, the spies of the shogunate lived amongst the townspeople to keep an eye on things. A soba card on South Waragasi served as one of their outposts. They would communicate to each other in code by turning the lantern on or off. Tonight at 4 a.m. meant that someone would be having the last soba of their life, and that their belly would be sliced open the next night. An unfortunate incident occurred in which a man attacked a woman in a bout of fury. He regretted it deeply, even declining to invoke the right to defend his honor, but the deed was done. Still, he could not accept it. His rage at having been used by this daimyo boiled over, turning into a grudge he would never forget. Nearby, he saw a lantern quietly glowing in the night, and when the 6th bell rang, the man cut his own stomach open. Since then, the lantern could be seen alight before the soba card had opened, and would flicker out suddenly, even when there was no wind blowing. As this unsettling phenomenon continued, the rumors surrounding it grew, and soon all were convinced that it was the man who cut open his stomach visiting from the beyond. Ooh. Good choice. I look forward to seeing how your research pans out. Oh, right. Would you tell us everything you know about what's been going on? If you help us out, we'll give you all the information we've gotten after we solve the case. What do you say? In that case, will you tell me about the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries? I believe they are the key to the secret hidden in the Record of Fates. Sure, why not? I'll learn about them as soon as I collect the cursed stones. Alright. But thanks to you, we learn a lot from them. The mysteries and rites are all public information. He kept everything he knows about the other curse bearers and the source of the curses here hidden. I was hoping he'd at least give us a clue about how to beat these curses. Oh, I see. Then we should be more aggressive next time. Really make them spit it out. And by we, I mean you. I'm guessing he wants to save this curse. He would have told us anything, no matter what we asked. But now we know where he hangs out. We can always send someone for him if need be. Right. Got it. I was surprised to hear that there are actually 9 of the 7 mysteries, though. Yeah, there's 2 extra curse bearers we have to find. We confiscated 2, so there are 6 more. They could be anywhere in this town. We have to find them fast, or they may start using the curses. No, I think we're already too late. Huh? I didn't tell you this, but there were some soul dregs in Namagaki's curse stone. Really? Then he already killed someone with it. It's not much, so it probably wasn't a curse bearer. Shit. Well, we know who did it. We can make arrangements to take him into custody. Well, we'll have Paranormal Affairs to pick him up tomorrow. For now, we continue our search. Right. On to the next place. We just have to cross them off the list one by one. Oh, the boss. Good to know we can use the Minor Offenses Act to arrest people with the curse stones. Why didn't we do that with Namagaki? If we could do that, there'd be no need for Paranormal Affairs. What grounds would a normal detective have to put him under arrest? Oh, right, yeah, I suppose. That's true. Alright. I don't think I can continue just yet. No, I don't think I could do that. Alright. Let's go, Yako Sakazaki. Yako! Yako Sakazaki searches for the Rite of Resurrection, hoping to revive her friend who jumped to her death. To get the information she needs, she meets with her classmate, Mayo Koruzuzu, in their classroom at midnight to attempt using a spirit board. Ah, fair enough. I don't want to give your location out to the entirety of chat, considering I'm broadcasting to several different streaming services right now. So I'm going to keep that one keep my mouth shut about that raccoon. Yeah, there we go. Mio says, oh wow, she's a big girl. Mio. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Okay, Mio. That should be everything. Okay, let's start. I'm a grown man making fun of a little girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mio. You're very pretty. Okay, let's start. Ready for this, Yako? All right. Do I say I'm ready? I say I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. High school student Yako Sakazaki. Person of interest updated. Let's go. Female high school student Curse Echo. Yako is a student, class 2C at Komagata High School. Unable to comprehend why her childhood friend and classmate Michio Shiraishi committed suicide. She attempted to investigate the incident herself. However, she was unable to make any progress and, feeling desperate, invited transfer student Mio Kuruzuzu to join her in performing a spirit board ritual. Born and raised in Honjo, Sumida City, Yako's family has owned and operated the beloved candy shop, Sonoya, since its establishment in the early Showa era. Despite her modest appearance, Yako is cheerful and vivacious young woman with a sense of duty and compassion so strong that she is easily moved to tears. She's also a bit quick-tempered and quarrelsome, and always prepared to stand up against those who harm her family or friends. It is possible, however, that this readiness to fight is more driven by an innate love of chaos. Yako's winning streak against arrogant boys and scraps since she was a child remains unbroken, and is the source of considerable stress for her mother. Alright, let's get started. Ooh, cool. This is the spirit board. This is how we'll be communicating. First, we'll both put a finger on the 10 yen coin that's on the board. Yeah, I would even argue, I think I might be enjoying this a little bit more than Danganronpa. Okay, let me put my finger on the board. See, it's not letting me click through this dialogue. I literally have to click the coin, I think. Wow, like this. Just like that. Relax your finger as much as you can. Now for the chant. Repeat what I say, okay? O Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Your turn. O Spectre of the Spirit Board. O Spectre of the Spirit Board, right? Spectre of the Spirit Board. Spectre of the Spirit Board. No, board. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please visit us. Spectre of the Spirit Board, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Good. Please tell us if you are there. Ooh. Whoa, it really moved. Alright. Looks like we succeeded in the summoning. We can ask questions now. Right, questions. Start with a question you know the answer to and see the response. Then, when you know your questions are being answered truthfully, you ask what you really want to know. Okay, I'll start with something simple. Is it really you? I don't know the answer to that question. What is this place? That might be a better question because we're in school. What is this girl's name? And what is my name? Alright, let's... What is this place? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, where are we? H. I. G. H. O. School. High school. Okay. Wow. Cool. High school. High school, that's right. The answers don't seem to be very precise. Alright. Okay, I can run through this whole thing. Is it really you? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, are you truly the Spectre of the Spirit Board? It's just gonna go to yes, isn't it? Oh, no. Huh? It said no. Is it lying? Not quite. Spectre of the Spirit Board is just a temporary name we call them. when using the spirit board. We're actually calling a spirit board with strong tie to this place, or one of the people participating. In other words, a spirit that just happened to be nearby just felt like answering. Oh, that's kind of creepy, Raccoon. They don't really think they stopped when you were born. It's ominous to use a Ouija board when you were born. Or after you were born. They don't really think of themselves as a specter of the spirit board. Oh, really? You don't have to make excuses for the specter of the spirit board. Feels like some of the mystique has disappeared. Do you mind if I still call you specter of the spirit board? Yes, I mind. Okay. Thanks. Always good to remember to say please and thank you. What is my name? Let's try that. I think I should know the answer to this. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what is my name? Is it going to go to Y? Oh, it doesn't know. Huh? What's the matter? That's strange. I don't think we told it its name. No. Huh? It told me no. I bet it means it doesn't know. It may be the Spectre of the Spirit Board, but it doesn't know everything. You didn't introduce yourself either. That's rude. Yes. It's fine. I feel like it's giving me an attitude. Alright. What is my name? Let me ask it. I'll ask again. What is my name? No, it doesn't know. It didn't even hesitate this time. Ugh. Alright. What is this girl's name? Fine. What is the name of the girl across from me? Oh, Mio. This is a cool little sequence that I don't see a lot in visual novels. That's right. Oh, that's not fair. It knows your name, Mio. It even used that weird character you used to spell your name. How flattering. Psychic girl, Mio Kurozuzu. Okay, let's check this out. She's a psychic girl. Okay. Mio transferred to Class 2C at Komagata High School about 2 months ago. Although she is an extremely mild-mannered young woman, she exudes a somewhat off-putting dark aura which makes it difficult for her to form friendships. Mio has, however, found a friend in her classmate Yako Sakazaki and has begun opening up to her little by little. The truth of the matter is that Mio is the apprentice of a famous psychic. Possessing exceptional spirit sense, she takes on the troublesome task of surreptitiously handling spiritual disturbances that break out in schools across Tokyo before they become a problem. She transfers schools frequently as a result, and thus has trouble making human friends. Mio has already solved an incident at Komagata High School involving a female student possessed by spirit. Although she takes effort to hide her spirit sense, many develop an impression that Mio has a deep knowledge of the occult and the paranormal upon first meeting her, leading her to be anxious that her secrets have been exposed. The most common comment she receives is that she seems to get along well with crows and black cats, and that is a horrible comment to tell someone. That's not very nice, is it? Okay. Let's get back to this Ouija board. Or spirit board, I bet. Even the teachers get it wrong all the time. I guess these paranormal beings just tend to take a liking to you. Huh. I don't know how I should feel about that. Alright. It's time to try asking serious questions. Yeah. I want to ask, who does she have a crush on? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what is the name of the boy Mio has a crush on? Hey, you're gonna ask that kind of thing? Doesn't everyone ask this kind of stuff when using spirit boards? Besides, I'm curious. Michiyo. No, let's not do this. Okay, alright. He doesn't know. Says no. Guess that means you don't have a crush on anyone. Phew. Yeah, that's it. No is correct. Let's move on. Or maybe... Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, do you mean the boy isn't in our class? Oh, scandalous. Wow. Okay, stop that. Don't make me exercise you. If that's the case, then... Oh, Spirit of the Spirit Board is a teacher. Is it a teacher at our school? Oh, thank God. Whew. Ah, no good, huh? Yako, cut it out already. We made the effort to sneak in at night. We shouldn't waste time with these questions. You've got a point. Alright. Michio's cause of death. Let's do it. Okay. Here I go. I'll be serious now. Yes, please. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shirashi in our class, who died by committing suicide by jumping 1 week ago, really commit suicide? Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. Okay. So it really wasn't... Man. And I'm not surprised. I never believed it from the start. I said the word suicide, and I have been restricted on on TikTok live chat. I should have censored myself with that. Mental health. Okay. Now's the important part. I guess they're listening in on my live, or someone may have reported me while I was speaking. I'm also streaming on TikTok, so person of interest uploaded. Okay, Michio Shirashi. Michio was a second-year student at Komagata High School. She was found deceased 1 week ago in the back of an alley in South Waraguchi Seat. Her entire body broken and severely contorted. Police determined that Michio committed S by jumping from a nearby apartment building. As there was no note, the police based their conclusions on interviews with Michio's peers. Michio was an honor student with a good head on her shoulders and consistently excellent grades, making her a favorite among the teachers. Although she appeared somewhat reserved, she had a positive outlook on life and a courageous spirit. Michio and Yako formed a long-lasting friendship during childhood, with Yako's unbending, uncompromising attitude deeply influencing Michio. However, beneath her strong exterior, Michio had been pushing herself too hard and keeping her emotions bottled up to the point that they risked overflowing. Following her father's death 3 years ago and moving to a new house, Michio began avoiding Yako. Although the two remained in the same area of town and attended the same high school, they gradually grew further apart. Yako herself worried for her childhood friend, but incapable of wading into complexities of Michio's home life, kept her distance. The days passed, and though Michio longed to confess everything to Yako, the moment to do so never came. Michio carried an old talisman, a memento of her father, with her at all times. Yeah, it's probably true. A toad in your backyard, really? What was a toad doing in your backyard? Just hanging out? And let's go back to Michio's cause of death. Oh, I see. Yeah, I gotcha. Right now, we're getting a lot of rabbits in our yard because it's spring. Ah, stray cats. Do cats eat toads? That sounds awful. Oosh. Alright. Let's go to Michio. Oh, the Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shirashi die in an accident? Yes. He says yes. Yeah. So it was an accident and not a... Okay. Michio. Then, did she slip and fall from the apartment building? Was she pushed? Was she pushed, huh? She didn't. What do you mean? Michio didn't die falling from the apartment building. No way. If that were true, then why was she lying on the ground like that in the back alley of the apartment building? It was an accident, but not a fall. Okay, what happened to Michio on that day? Oh, he can't answer, huh? Seems like it doesn't know the details. Where is the rite of resurrection? And how about we want to use the rite of resurrection to bring Michio back to life? Do you know where the rite of resurrection is? I wonder. Ooh, what was that? Huh? Ooh. Jump scare, okay. Yeah. What was that? Oh, she's about to get it. Stop, I'm scared, Mio. Calm down, you can't let go before it's over. Oh, there it is. Yamagata High School. There it is. A resentful memory is flowing through to my mind. Fool's procession. The Fool's procession. Those who hear it shall fall into the depths of hell. Those who hear the sound, kill them all. You have acquired the power of the Cursed Stone Fool's procession. You can use it to, kill, whatever, unalive those who hear the sound produced by the curse echo for more than 30 seconds. The effect will be negated if you are seen in that time. Wait, sound produced by the curse echo, so that snapping noise? I'm not familiar with Akamanto. Who's Akamanto? The effect will be negated if you are seen in that time. Use the curse button to produce the sound. Alright. Hey, French and Eric's. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's read about the Fool's Procession. A mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by Daimyo at his residence in Honjo Ushijima, now Komagata High School. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like that of a Kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Warigasi Canal. The source of the sound was never located. The story is also known as the Procession of the Tanuki, as many believe that many of the belief were that... okay, wow. The Procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been these mischievous tricksters behind it all. Fatal Fall, one who hears its music for 30 seconds without seeing the curse bearer. Basically, this entity will stab you and choke you and make you turn blue if you choose a red paper or blue paper. No, that didn't get filtered, but everything else I said did. Whoa. I don't see any notifications of you getting filtered here. She wasn't particularly... okay. Omoyo stood atop the tall festival tower as her time to shine, and she was ecstatic. It had been years since she joined the troupe. She had yet to enjoy her day in the spotlight. She wasn't particularly pretty, nor was she all that talented. As a gossip and a loudmouth, she wasn't well liked by her peers. Some of the other girls thought of her as a teacher's pet and bullied her. I don't care about them, she thought. I'll use this chance to make something of myself. Something was perfect. She wore a beautiful kimono and an okame mask over her face. The stage was set, the accompaniment began. She danced with everything she had. Applause rained down from the crowd. Her breathing hastened with excitement. I've got to catch my breath. That's strange. I can't take my mask off. The smell of glue assaulted her nostrils. So that's how it is. I knew it was too good to be true. Her screams were drowned out by the music as she squirmed and struggled. Omoyo is giving her all today. We have to keep it up. The crowd livened even more. No, please, someone help me. She fell from the tower, writhing in pain as she begged those around her for help. The music stopped in time with Omoyo's heart. Oh. It's a heck of a curse. Ugh. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. They repeat that thick black tar line quite a bit, don't they? Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who strongly desires the right. Whoa. Certain words I can't say at all, can I? Oh wow, was that it for that chapter? I don't want to spoil this for the entire chat, but it's kind of like a high-stakes escape room, I'm guessing. 2 things to remember. Let's go into this next scene. I want to see it. The information they gained from the spirit board suggests that Michio's death was not a blank. When they continued to press the spirit board for the location of the rite of resurrection, a curse echo suddenly appears. Ooh, 1 week ago. Did you hear? I heard Michio's mom remarried last year. Really? How so? I even heard he's an ex-con. If she resists him, he gets violent. That's so scary. No way I couldn't take that. I'd probably think about... Whoa, if I had to deal with someone like that at home. Yikes. You hear about the blank on the news, but for it to happen here, it's a little scary. By the way, isn't there a girl who transferred into Class C recently? Mio, yeah. Oh, I heard about her. She's gloomy, doesn't stand out much. Do you know about the schools before she was transferred also had a... Yeah, for real. That seems kind of like fishy. Oh, wow, it also had a... Did you hear about Michio? Yeah, she seemed like the stereotypical honor student in her first year, but... she stopped showing up to class and her grades started dropping. So she offed herself because her grades were bad. Just thinking about practice tests makes me want to die too. And all anyone cares about is tests. Okay. Hey, did you hear? Someone from my school committed... What? Really? Who? Michio. Class C. No way, Michio. Okay. This is unfortunate. She was your friend. Oh, wow. Is that... Okay, homeroom teacher. There might be some of you who already know, but a member of our class, Michio Shirashi, passed away last night. Okay, calm down. I know this comes as a surprise, but please keep quiet. Cause of death is still under investigation. There's nothing we know for certain at the moment. Detailed investigation reports will come from the police, so please don't go spreading any rumors. Got it? We're sending everyone home for today. No dilly-dallying on your way. School will be off tomorrow as well. Hey, you. Stop celebrating. Show some respect. There will be a memorial service scheduled next week at the school assembly. If anyone wishes to pay their respects individually. And then several days later. Yako? Sorry to bug you. It's just you seem a little different from your usual self. I hope I'm not being nosy. Thanks, Mio. Thanks, Mio. Was I acting strangely? Yeah, enough to make me worry. If you want to talk, I'm happy to listen. Yeah, this is perfect timing. There's actually something I want to ask you. Yeah? You know the spirit board thing that everyone's been doing? Where you summon a spirit and ask it whatever you want? Yeah, I know it. I want to try it out. There's something I want to know. Why are you telling me this? I mean, you seem like the type to know about this stuff. Oh, I do. Yeah, you look like you're really into the occult stuff. You know, you got that kind of gloomy look. I don't know how I should feel about that. But you know how to do it, right? Well, yeah, I think I probably know a little more than most. Okay, please help me. You're my only hope. Hey, Mio. You know about the Rite of Resurrection, right? It's an urban legend. Oh yeah, that thing Mr. Arashi's apparently discovered and wrote an article about. I doubt there's many people who don't know. He's always talking about it. Do you believe it's real? Huh? Sounds a little too good to be true to me. But on the off chance that it really works, we could bring Michio back to life with it. I want to find if there's even the slightest chance of bringing Michio back. Michio. But how will you look for it? Right, that's the thing. Michio, she, I wonder why she had to die. Oh. She didn't leave a note or anything, but they announced that it was a suicide. And that can't be right. She'll never kill herself. Michio was so happy and always looking on the bright side of things. She loved coming to school. I know she was going through some hard times. Raccoon, get on that, man. Spiders are bad news. I know she was going through some hard times, but for her to... never get a chance to speak with her. She was often absent from school, and when she did come in, she looked depressed. You're right. And that's why everyone's so willing to accept it. They acted like they cared, but all they did was gossip about it. They put together little pieces of information and spread rumors like it's the truth. Isn't that terrible? Yeah, it is. I've heard some that are really awful. In the end, the only reason they're able to say stuff like that is because they aren't personally involved. Is it true that she didn't get along with her new stepdad and her grades were down? I'm sorry. It's true that she didn't get along with her new stepdad and her grades went down. And to say things like, how sad, no wonder she... Oh wow, how dare they. She always told me that she was okay whenever I talked with her because I was worried. She would have told me if there was something bothering her so badly she'd... Oh. Think about Michio some more. I won't let Michio's death be written off like this. Like maybe she got caught up in something bad. Something bad? People have been talking about that body found in the former Yasuda Gardens, right? Yeah, there was a cop, wasn't it? Some are saying that this town is cursed or something. Yes, there's been a strange feeling around things recently. The thing you wanted to ask, is it... Yeah, I want to know about the truth behind Michio's death. And where the rite of resurrection is hidden. I see. I don't know if getting the answer to those questions will be as easy as you hope. Please. The teachers and police aren't any help. And there's only so much I can do alone. If there's even the slightest chance, then... Well... Okay, if that would make you feel better, then I'll help. Thank you, Mio. Okay then, tomorrow, after dark. Okay. Open the updates, please. Like, I saw some of the, like, the screenshots of that panty and stocking show. It looks a little... It doesn't look like it's for me. It's a little overly horny, and I'm not into that. Case notes regarding the suicide. Okay, Michio, I said the word again. I'm gonna get banned. Oh, they do, huh? That's kind of weird. Okay, body discovered 1 week ago. Died from a full body blunt force trauma in an alley off South Warragwesty Street. Believed to have fallen off the roof of a nearby apartment complex. Potential motives. The deceased parents had recently remarried, and the rumor among the students suggests physical abuse by her stepfather and may constitute motive. Okay. Okay, Yako, we're going to continue on. Are you awake, Yako? Yeah, what happened? You can't remember. Let's see, we used a spirit board and, suddenly I heard something like this weird voice. And then I passed out. Yeah, as far as I can tell, you aren't experiencing any negative effects? I think it was just a mild shock from how sudden it was. Was everything okay with the spirit? Yeah, it was almost bad, but I got it to leave. More importantly, what is it? What is that thing you have in your hand? In my hand? Oh, it's a spirit. It looks like... What the heck is this? It looks so freaky. When did I get this? Cursed stone. The Fool's Procession. Oh, there's so much anger and hatred held within it. It looks like little tools were used for ancient curses. What? That's so scary. Yako, you just said you heard a strange voice, right? Could you tell me what you heard? Anything you recall? Let's see. I felt like I was at the bottom of a dark place, then this voice felt like it was echoing in my mind. After that, it just kept shouting, yeah. I see, thank you. Yako? I think you may have exactly what you need in order to use the Rite of Resurrection. A curse with the power to take people's lives and turn them into soul dregs. What? You mean this is a real curse? I know, I said I wanted to use the Rite of Resurrection to bring back Michio, but... What? Why me? Why me? It makes no sense. Please calm down and listen. I can't stay calm. But how can I? I mean, you might be used to the kind of things Mio, but I'm not. You're presuming a lot about this young woman. You keep saying crazy things. I didn't even really believe in the occult, much less think that the spirit board would actually work. One second. But now, after something like that, what choice do I have but to believe? And not only that, but a curse that can kill people? What am I supposed to do about that? I know, it's only natural to feel that way. Anyone would feel confused. But first, you need to calm down, take a big deep breath. Right. Yeah, it's just like that. In moments like this, the more troubled your heart is, the more its weaknesses are exposed. Exposed? Have you calmed down? Yeah. I'm sorry about panicking. No, it's okay. Fear is something we can feel in the face of the unknown. Long ago, people would give names to phenomena they couldn't understand in order to live with them. However, modern-day developments in science and culture have pushed for the rejection of things that can't be measured. And so, the paranormal has been treated like it doesn't exist. But they have been around since a long time. But they have been around since a long, long ago. If you just understood, you can see that there's nothing to be afraid of. First, calming down is the most important. Accept reality for what it is. I only really gave this stuff a shot because it was popular, but you really do have a connection with this stuff, don't you? Well, I suppose to an extent. Hey, Mio, what do I do? Where do I start? Am I cursed? Am I going to die? It's okay. I'll take care of the curse. Who's Zozo? That's why I'm here in the first place. What? Trust me. I'll take care of things. I'll be alright. Thanks. I was the one who dragged you along to do the spirit board. It's fine, you're desperate to find a way to try and help your friend. Ah. Zozo's the Ouija board demon. But spirit boards are dangerous. You have to take them seriously. So I'm glad you invited me. Alright, let's review everything we learned so far and think of how to move forward. Okay. About the curse. What is this curse? Am I cursed? Well, I've only looked into it a little, but I wouldn't quite say you're cursed. It's more like you gain the ability to use the power of a curse. So there shouldn't be any kind of negative paranormal effect on you. The power to use a curse. Do you mean this curse is stone? Yes. If the curse of stone is used under certain conditions, the curse will be placed on someone, taking their life and turning it into soul dregs. Cursed stones. Soul dregs are said to be required to enact the rite of resurrection. Normally, a curse is a spell that would only be usable by onmyoji of considerable talent. I believe that cursed stones make it so that normal people can use them. So someone like me, with no knowledge, could curse someone. Yes, but it's still nothing to take lightly. You could end up having it redirected right at you. To tell you the truth, something unusual did happen while we were using the spirit board. It happened right around midnight, I think. This whole area seemed to be under the effect of the Feast of Shadows. The Feast of Shadows? Yes, it's a type of spell that temporarily boosts the potency of the supernatural. It also has the effect of making the powers of certain curse echoes manifest more easily. Judging by its strength, I'd say it probably covers about 3 to 4 kilometer radius. 3 to 4 kilometers, it's big enough to cover all of Sumida City. Yes, I think the Feast of Shadows was used to cause the resentment lingering in the area to manifest as cursed stones. Someone did this. But who? I don't know enough to say. But it's likely that it was done by someone who wants to uncover the rite of resurrection. This isn't something to happen naturally. I see. Alright. The Feast of Shadows, a technique that allows one to create a technique that allows one to create a field that temporarily boosts spiritual energy. In addition to amplifying the spiritual power of a particular area, it can be used to amplify the strength of grudges and desires tied to the area. The effectiveness of the Feast of Shadows is dependent on the ability of the user, but it's possible to limit the scope and range of the spell to such a degree that one could use it to amplify the power of even those not naturally gifted with spirit sense. Alright, about the curse, some more. Cursed stone's power can only be used in the area under the influence of the Feast of Shadows. The effect also only appears after the sun is set. By setting a limit on when they can be used, the curses are strengthened. So the curses can't be used outside this area or during the day. Correct. But speaking of limits, to actually use a curse to kill someone, it seems there are conditions that need to be met. Conditions? You mean like how my curse echo needs someone to listen to the sound it makes for 30 seconds? To be honest, I don't understand it. Like, how do I even summon the curse echo or make the sound? Do I just, like, will it? Do you mind if I try? No, 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 don't do that. Stop, stop, stop. You shouldn't be using curses so willy-nilly. Even if there are conditions that have to be met, the power to kill someone without leaving behind evidence is dangerous enough. In that sense, maybe you really have been cursed. I'm sorry that you got wrapped up in this situation even though I'm here with you. Please don't use it on Mio, she seems nice. Alright, the cursed stone. I think whoever holds it becomes a curse bearer. It would probably be best for me to hold on to it, but then I feel bad about forcing it on you. No, I sense a powerful force rejecting me. I don't think I'd be able to take it. Really? Why? If we tried separating it from you, the curse may trigger. That's how bad I sense it wants to stay with you. No way. The cursed stones might look like nothing more than an old Netsuke carving, but I can sense a powerful, resentful energy coming from it. I don't even think it's a good idea for me to even touch it. Wow, we should tell Detective Tetsuo about this. I may seem like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how to handle something this powerful. Well, Tetsuo is a detective of paranormal affairs, so maybe he does know how to handle it. Really? This little thing? If you threw it away and someone with bad ideas picked it up, it could be bad. I think it would be safer to avoid the risk of getting anyone else involved and have you hold on to it for now. Well, now I'm kind of freaked out. Anyway, we need to make it to daybreak. I think the curse should weaken once it's morning. I'll help you find a way to deal with it then. Okay. So there are two things you should remember. First, do not fulfill the conditions while it's at night. Second, should you happen to fulfill the conditions, don't use a curse. Right. The mysterious voice said the curse stone is called the Fool's Procession, right? Yeah, that's from the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, right? Our school is said to be connected with a story with the same name, one of the mysteries. Right, I don't think that's a coincidence. This is just a guess, but it's possible that you were chosen because you could feel your desire for the rite of resurrection. If this is curse of the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, then it's possible that there are others who receive curses associated with other mysteries. Yeah, that voice also said that there are other curse bearers, or whatever you call them. Not only that, apparently you can't get a lot of soul dregs by killing a curse bearer. Right, that's certainly not good. Even if we have no intention of killing others with the curse, there's a chance you may target it if other curse bearers find us. Ugh. We'll have to avoid anyone who has the another of the curses. That means we should avoid people at night as much as possible. Alright, about the rite of resurrection? But Mio. Yeah? If this curse is real, that means I could bring back Michio if I used it, right? The rite of resurrection would be real too. Yeah, that's true. We can't do that, Yako. But feels like it's not the time to worry about that kind of stuff. If Michio died in an accident, then I'm sure she didn't want to die. Then what's the issue with putting a little curse on a complete stranger? I sort of feel like it wouldn't be a big deal. What's going on with you? You're not acting like yourself, Yako. You would never even consider taking the life of another person. Is it the curse's influence on you? Maybe the curse's echo grudge is rubbing off on you. Will you show me for it? Whoa. Oh boy. Is there something inside it? Oh, no. Stop. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. But it's like, I just suddenly really didn't want you to touch it. I understand. I'm sorry. But you need to give up on the rite of resurrection. What? Because that's the real curse. Using resurrection as a lure. It tempts curse bearers into using their curses. You have to resist it. Don't let yourself be deceived by some curse. Michio could. I think for tonight we should get you home to rest and I'll walk you. The curse's influence should be subside in the morning. Okay. And about the right. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you that you need to give up on the right. It's beyond us. Even a single cursed stone alone is too much to handle. Bringing back the dead isn't something so simple. I know how much it hurts, but please focus on just worrying about surviving tonight. Even now, we're in great danger. Okay, let's get going then, shall we? We'll take the same route we took to get here. Right. We'll be fine, right? There's no one else at school, is there? I think so. The night shift janitor shouldn't be patrolling this late at night, either. Ooh, what just happened here? Ah. Huh? What? Why did the lights go out? I hate it when they make me scroll like this. I know something is about to jump out at me. It's dark, 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 dark. Ooh, that's a hand. That's a face. Ooh. Spooky. Huh? Oh, no, 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 no. What was that? Get me out of here, Mio. Mio, where are you? Yako, I'm here. Over here, can you see me? Huh? Where? I don't see anything. Not that way, Yako. Behind you, I'm behind you. Turn around this way. It's pitch black. I have no idea which way I'm facing. Okay, let's turn around. Let's turn around. Let's turn around. It's pitch black in here. Let's turn around some. Oh, there you are. Hey, there you are. This way, over here. Be careful, your field of vision is being limited. Right. Alright. Alright, should I continue on or should I stop for now? Alright, let us... I'm thinking, I'm gonna continue. I want to finish this now. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this section. Escape from Komagata High. After Yako acquires the curse of the Fool's Procession, Mio tries to persuade her to give up on going after the Rite of Resurrection. The effects of other curse echoes are already appearing at the school, so the two hurry to get out of the classroom. Alright, if we hear music, we're done. We're done for. Hey, Mio? What was that just now? Could it be another curse echo different from mine? Was it the lantern? I think so, yes. We may have been discovered by another curse user. Oh, he was the historian. The historian had the lantern, did it not? Shouted somebody in darkness. We may have been discovered by another curse bearer. Oh. What's wrong? Shh. Someone's there. In that classroom. What? Something moved inside. Well. Okay. No, let's check it out. It might be the curse bearer who used that curse echo just now. If we could see who it is, it might help us decide what to do later. That's true. Okay, be careful. I'm gonna check it out. Well, can you see anything? Try and get a look around. Alright, let's take a look. Trying to be stealthy. Oh. Ah, these two. Huh? Is that our homeroom teacher, Mr. Janucci? And the person with him is Hitomi from Class A? Huh? What? Oh my, what's going on here? Ugh. That bastard. Not income tax. Or, I'm sorry, income tax, including. Okay, I have to kill him. I won't let him get away with this. So I pay initial tax for my paycheck, and then I pay income tax at home, at New Jersey. I won't let him get away with this. What? The curse. I could kill him with it. No, Yako. You can't use the cursed stone. What's gone into you? Resist it. Who's there? Someone there. This is bad. We have to go before they see us. Yeah, run, dude. Run, run, run. Person of interest is Junichi. Koei Jonuichi. This bastard is an English teacher and the homeroom teacher for Class 2C at Komagata High School. He was seen alone with Hitomi Okuda in a classroom late at night by Yako and Mio. Koei was an honor student and top of his class back in his high school days. In the apple of his parents' eyes, he was placed under immense pressure to attend a first-rate university. The family's plans came to naught, however, when the pressure caused Koei to sink into a deep depression and fail his entrance exam. Even at the university he was able to enter, Koei struggled to keep up with his classes, leaving him a vain but wounded young man. Koei never aspired to be a teacher, but figured it was the least he could do with his talents. He considers his students to be beneath him, and largely looks down on them all. And then let's look at Hitomi Okada. Hitomi is a rebellious student in Class 2A at Komagata High School. On the rare occasion when she does show up to school, she skips all her classes and spends her time hanging out on the rooftop with her fellow troublemakers. Man, Japanese high school rooftops. It's always there. Hitomi is regarded by the teachers as one of the worst offenders among the delinquent students attending Komagata High School. Hitomi was a fairly ordinary student when she started high school. However, trouble at home in her first year had her take a turn for the worse. She began associating with a group of delinquents from other schools, with whom she'd wander around town at night to avoid returning home. Warnings from teachers about dress code and conduct violations have fallen on deaf ears, with Hitomi going on reactionary rampages around school with her friends, breaking windows and disrupting classes. Recently, some teachers have taken to using harsher methods and even corporal punishment to correct Hitomi's behavior. But this has only served to exacerbate the animosity between Hitomi and the school. Hitomi is widely regarded as the leader of the troublemakers at Komagata High School, but the title does not mean much to her. Yeah, let's get out. Seems they're not coming here. Let's hope they didn't see our faces. Miyako, what came over you all of a sudden? Sorry. Thanks for stopping me. It's like this uncontrollable rage suddenly welled up inside me. I wonder what's gotten into me. I can barely even remember what happened. I'm really sorry. I do think it's partly the curse's influence on you, but we certainly saw something shocking. My heart's still pounding. I'm a little surprised you know Hitomi from Class A. She tends to stand out a lot. Gotcha. Well, she certainly does dress like a delinquent, though she barely shows up to school. But could Mr. Junichi... Oh god, look behind you. Look behind you. Or Hitomi really be a curse bearer? I don't know, but we should be careful just in case. Look behind you, dude. Yako. Huh? When I give the signal, run. Go straight for the entrance. Don't look back no matter what. Huh? Why, did something happen? Something happened, didn't it? What about you, Mio? Well, I'll be fine. We just need to... We'll meet up outside the school gates. If I'm not there in 10 minutes, go straight home, okay? Okay. Go. Right. Don't look back. Don't look back. Whoa. Haha. I have to get outside. Let's see. To get to the gates, I go by the gym and... Huh? What are you doing, miss? Ah. What? You shouldn't be here this late. Don't you know what time it is? Oh, Mr. Ashimiya. Well, if it isn't little Yako. Anyway, students ain't supposed to be outside playing around at night. School janitor Makoto Ashimiya. Okay, let's see. Makoto's a janitor at Komagata High School. His predecessor was nearing retirement, so he began working as his replacement about 6 months ago. Makoto is popular among the students for his friendly and caring nature, going so far as to remember the names and faces of all those attending the school. He is affectionately known as Old Man Ashima. Although he appears to be a simple, amiable man, Makoto's occasional shrewd remarks have led to speculation among students that he may have led a far more interesting life than it seems. Whatever the truth may be, he will be remembered as one of the 7 mysteries of Komagata High School for some time to come. Yeah. Yeah, right? It's kind of a quiet job. I know you're rough around the edges, but I didn't take you for one to act out like this. I'm sorry. Sorry, I forgot something back in the classroom. No sass today, huh? Realized you were in the wrong, did you? Yes. Forget something in your classroom, huh? You're a piece of work. Huh? But you don't have anything with you. Oh. Wait, you do? What's that in your hand? Huh? Well, this is what I forgot. I got it from my grandpa. It's really important to me. Girls these days sure have weird tastes. Okay, better head straight home if you're done. I won't tell on you. No, wait. I can't let you walk home alone this late at night. Alright, wait just a little. I'll hurry back and lock things up. But... I'm worried about Mio. Actually, a friend of mine is still inside? I think they'll be here soon. That's so. Who's your friend? My classmate, Miyu Korozuka. That transfer student? Breaking school rules already, huh? Didn't take her for the type. No, I was the one who dragged her here. Well, whatever. I'll go take a look. It'll be safer if you go home together. Alright. She's in the first floor hallways. Be careful. Though you don't know what may be there. What is that supposed to mean? First floor, yeah? I'll be right back. Okay. Yako Sakazaki, 2 a.m. She's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. I'm starting to get worried. I'm going to take a look. Oh, was that the right decision? Mio, are you there? I don't have a good feeling about this. Ooh, huh? Oh, that's a leg. Oh, that's Mio, isn't it? Yeah. What? Mio, what happened? Where did I go wrong this time? Look, her leg is missing and her arm is missing. It's my fault. It's all my fault. It was that one-sided read. I left her alone. Mio. I'm sorry, Oh, and I died too. Yako Sakazaki, deceased. That's unfortunate. I just got an achievement. One-sided Yako witnessed the death of Yako Sakazaki. My, Kathan, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result, but this was bound to happen. There's someone who must not be trusted. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? If so, you may choose to withhold important information from that person. Fear not, you may try as many times as you like from this event in question. Who shouldn't be trusted? Is it the janitor? The janitor shouldn't be trusted? Or Mio shouldn't be trusted, huh? But you don't have nothing with you. Oh. Wait, you do? What's in your hand? Yeah, the janitor shouldn't be chucked. Oh. Well, this is what I forgot. I got it from my grandpa. It's really important to me. Yeah. Well, okay. Better head straight home if you're done. I won't tell on you. No, wait. I can't let you walk home alone this late. Alright, just wait a little. I'll hurry and lock things up. But... no. I'm gonna go home without checking up. That's a very horrible friend. Oh, right. Mr. Junichi was actually looking for you inside the main building. What? He's here right now. What's he thinking? I don't know. He was in class 3B on the second floor just a bit ago. Well, I suppose that means I can't be locking up yet. Second floor, you said. I'll go take a peek. Be back in a jiff. My house is really close by. I'll be fine on my own, really. Oh, that's so. Ah, the snack shop, right? Suppose you'll be fine then. Be careful now. You hear? Stay on the big, well-lit streets. If something happens, shout fire. Okay, you worry too much. Well, we wouldn't want to be losing any more students. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Though I imagine you know that better than anyone. Yeah, you're right. Yako Sakazaki. Komagata High School, front gate. And then Shogo shows up. Mio's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Well, no, Shogo doesn't show up because he doesn't have the cursed stone. Remember we traveled back in time and we redid that memory? We've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Huh? There's someone coming down the road. Oh, that's... Oh no, a teacher. It's Mr. Arashi. Junichi and Arashi are in the same room. He looks on edge. I wonder what he's doing. Wait, he's the one who discovered the rite of resurrection. It wouldn't be strange for him to be involved with curses. I wonder if he has a cursed stone. What do I do? But it's way past 10 minutes. Mio said she'd be here by... I managed to escape. I can't let that go to waste. I need to get out of here before anyone sees me. Alright. Let's get out of here. Yako's home. Sweet shop. I'm home. Thank goodness. I don't think the walk has ever felt so long. Nobody will be able to use their curse once it's light outside. I need to go look for Mio as soon as it's morning. But for now, I need some rest. You're not going to look for your friend. You're just going to completely bail on your friend. Okay. Yako's friendship. Complete the Yako branch of chapter 1. Oh, wow. There's 2 branches. Okay. Alright. Oh, I think we're going to call it here. Alright. Yep, so this is where we're calling it for tonight. The deeper Paranormasight gets, the less I trust anyone in this game. Alright, we will pick